Hey guys, Smooth Tech back here with another video. In this video, I am going to be showing you iOS 7 Golden Master on the iPad mini. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now looking at the lock screen, the new lock screen, it is very intuitive. I like it. It's a very simple, elegant design to it. If you swipe up, sorry it went off. If you swipe up, it'll bring up your shortcuts where I can control my music. Okay, that wasn't okay. There you go. So if you look down here at the dock bar, I have Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, airplane mode, night time, and it looks like lock rotation, clock, camera, brightness, and also sound. And then airdrop contacts only. That's what it says there. And so if I kind of close that up, it will bring up my shortcuts to control my music. It'll give me the name of the song. And this is actually playing from the new iTunes radio. I want to try that out, and it's working pretty good. So let's go ahead and continue. I have the camera button here. I can swipe up. It'll take me directly to the camera. And let's go back out. Now if I swipe down, it'll bring me to my notifications, which it looks pretty nice, all, and then miss notifications, and then today, and then we can go back to all. So that's pretty much it here. Anywhere you swipe that way, you could swipe to unlock. So you can't really do anything swiping that way, but anywhere from the screen you can swipe to unlock, and it brings you into the home screen. Now let me bring the sorry guys, I'm trying to bring the volume down, but the brightness down, that way you can see better without a glare. Let me zoom in a little bit more for you guys. So this is the home screen, the interface. As you can see, the tiles look a little bit different. I actually think that it looks a little bit more cartoonish. Sorry for moving the camera. The tripod is not really locked pretty tight there, and I was trying to swivel over. Sorry. So you could see the icons look a little bit cartoonish. The bottom dock looks really bad, and it clashes with your background, no matter what background you actually choose. So let's go ahead and jump into settings, and I'm going to choose a different wallpaper just because I don't like that one. So let's go ahead and choose, yes, I am a Patriots fan. And so there we go. And as you can see, it still clashes with the background of the Patriots. And it's even worse if you were to do it with all black. I think that Apple should have let you customize the color scheme of the dock, and that would have been a lot better. Or they could have had an option where I can make it really transparent. I haven't seen that within the settings. If it is, please let me know where I can find it. I desperately need it. And then this brings me to my second point. Again, you can swipe up from the bottom to get your quick settings from any application, and then also for your notifications right there. Another thing that I do not like about iOS 7, the app icons for the stock version look really nice to me. It looks a little bit too cartoonish though. But if you compare them to icons that you can get from other applications, like for instance the Bible app or iTunes U, they look a little different, and you can kind of tell with the Facebook app, it looks a little weird to see the different kind of icons. These look more flat, and these other icons are more round and have a little bit more depth to them. So I really would like to see Apple keep the flat icon sense throughout all the icons, not just their stock icons. And then another thing that kind of bothers me is if I open up messages, let's tap here to type in my password. I just want to show you guys the keyboard. The keyboard to me looks pretty nice. Again, it has more of a flat sense than any depth as the old iPad keys or iOS keys had. Now, if I go here and I go out and I go to, let's say, Facebook, and I go to type, now I'm back to the iOS 6 keyboard. And it throws you off. It looks weird. I would really like to see consistency throughout the whole iOS operating system. Now this is just an overview. I upgraded like 2 hours ago, and I just been playing around with it for about two and a half hours or so. One thing I am very impressed with is the battery life. I had this fully charged before I upgraded, and as you can see, I said I've been playing with it for about two and a half hours, and it's at 95% battery life. And that's with my brightness on where it is currently. So that is a nice improvement. Let's go ahead and jump into App Store. The App Store looks really similar to what it is. Again, it has that sort of flat sense. I love the colors that they used here, the blue, accent and blue. It looks really nice, and it gives it a nice little pop to it. That is a really nice touch. Nothing too dramatic here. Again, I can swipe up to get my shortcuts, and it kind of fades the back out, which looks a little bit weird. And then I can swipe down also to get my notifications. And as I said, you can do that from any app. Let's go ahead into there we go, Facebook app, and we can do it from any app there. So let's jump into settings really quick to show you that I am running iOS 7. Version 7.1, and this is the Wi-Fi only model, so that's why it's showing the model number there, and version 7.1. A little bit changes. It looks really nice, simple. You have Notification Center, Control Center, which is new, Do Not Disturb, which is old, Wallpaper and Brightness, which is old, and then you have your apps here. And one more app we're going to jump into is Safari. It looks very, very nice. Safari looks really nice and really modern, really elegant. I really like what they did to the Safari browser. And you go into their competitor's website, which is Google, which is kind of funny. But here is Google. You have your back buttons, your upload, some cloud services over there, and this brings me to my next point and final. Before I do my full review and use it for about a week, double click and you have a new multitasking, which is nice. Kind of looks kind of similar to Android here. Swipe up to get rid of anything and close out any application, which is really nice, really easy to use. Once again, this is kind of reminds me of Android, their multitasking, which is really good for Apple, and you can just jump in between apps, which is great. That's what they really want to do, is multitask. And so without further ado, that is all I wanted to show you for tonight. Stay tuned for the full review. As I said, I'm going to use it for about a week before I do my full review of it. So go ahead and subscribe for that. I also upgraded my iPhone to iOS 7. I guess I can do that at a later date or something like that. But I've really been seeing a lot of iPhones showing off iOS 7. Haven't really seen too many iPads, which is why I wanted to do this video. And I hope you like it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Always subscribe and follow me on Facebook, Google+, and also Twitter. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.